Greetings, my name is Mary Louise Everett, and this is my reflection paper on summative evaluations for course ETL 686, Dr. Navseger, February 2nd, 2014. My preliminary collaboration was a huge success, and I believe it was because Robin, Mark, and I made a plan, and we followed the practices within the assessment of collaborative learning project outcomes, which was a huge help to us to visualize what we needed to do. The plan incorporated collaboration and participation, and we determined each of these steps and we fully executed each one in a timely manner. The collaborating outcomes I feel we achieved were successful project experience and outcome because we met and exceeded those factors. The evaluation I gave for Mark, I felt I needed the plan, so I evaluated his web-based instruction for his effective use of instructional practices, and I determined the merit, worth, and value of my peers' web-based instruction. So let's take a look at it real quick. This was the introduction, the tasks, process, is that evaluation, conclusion, credits. Step 1. I reviewed this web-based instruction from a systems approach, and these were the factors I considered. Step 2. The evaluations. I determined the overall effectiveness of the instruction using the summative evaluation plan rubric, summative evaluation questions rubric, the summative evaluation rubric, and the data would be collected and analyzed using surveys and questionnaires. So let's take a look at that. And this was the report that I provided. This was my summative evaluation plan. I answered the questions of who were the stakeholders, what is being evaluated, who are the evaluators, what are the evaluation methods and tools, and how the data would be collected and analyzed. After I did the summative evaluation plan, I actually went into what questions would I be evaluating to help me accomplish this. And these were effective sample questions that I used for that identified the instructional goals and content, learners and instructors, and context. Then I used a criteria from the National Standards for Quality Online Courses to rate Mr. Allen, and I had different categories, 8 different categories that I rated each subsection of his web-based instruction, as you can see here. And besides the rating, I also gave detailed information about what he could modify or not modify or leave as is. Reflecting on the evaluation that I gave, a few things come to mind. It was very similar to the formative evaluations. I found that they were both key factors in a successful WBI. They reinforce the processes for front-end analysis for design and development. Areas of concern included instructional goals and content, learners and instructors, and context. By evaluating Mr. Allen's web-based instruction, I actually had layers of scaffolding learning going on at the same time. I understood the implications of the message, the interface design, technological considerations should not be overlooked, and that the value was added because of his WBI. Individual learners' performance enhanced because of varied assignments and projects students were able to complete because of the flexibility of access and participation online. Now we'll move into the evaluation done on my site. Here's my site, a quick glance at it. I have my welcome page, week 1 assignments, week 2, 3, and 4, student rubrics, teacher rubrics, okay, and then my evaluation. This was my evaluation for the web-based instruction by Robin. She chose this rubric to use, evaluation criteria of effectiveness for goals, content and design technology, efficiency for the same, and the appeal. The summative evaluation I received, I felt an objective critical report of findings were the result of front-end design and development models that I used. And it focused on my instructional practices, design approach, needs assessment, performance analysis, subject matter expert data collection, and goals analysis. And it determined whether I would maintain it as is, revise, or terminate. In conclusion, this whole experience actually didn't come together until the very end. My knowledge about doing the summative evaluations actually would have helped me improve my design and development when I was creating my web-based instruction. Clear assessments and evaluations are critical. They determine effectiveness, efficiency, and appeal. Stakeholders are able to make critical decisions. Web-based owners can modify instruction practices, collaboration, and interaction between components. The learners, instructors, instructional materials, and learning environment cannot take place without all the components interacting with collaboration. So, in conclusion, I would just like to say that all the layers of experiences and practicals and our assignments built up to this final summative evaluation, but it also showed me how it focuses at the front end analysis, where the web design is critical to executing formative and summative evaluations. And this is a reference page, and thank you very much for your time.